Hello, today is the 23rd of September, so we are having a MicroProfile AI discussion. So let me share my screen share. Please add your name to the minutes here. So it's in last week, it's minutes basically is Antoine, and Emmanuel kind of you all working together to see whether you can come up with better SPIs. I don't know, it's the kind of Emmanuel, did you meet up with Yan and Antoine for that?
Yeah, we met with Biake and Jan. So we did discuss a bit about what we wanted to do. So currently we were looking to find what um, what OpenAI Java client we would like to use. And I know that Jan said that he's going to be on PTO, so he will have some time to take a look at what is available and see what can be done. Also, we were thinking about providing the kind of similar annotation to what Concurrent Project provides, but with the smaller packages. And that's mostly it, I'm afraid.
Okay. Yeah. So in last week, did we say launching 4G is good with native compilation or it's not good?
Uh, I I think that it was Jan was saying that it was not good, and I don't know why, but as I don't play with native population, I won't be able to provide any insight on this.
Okay, in that case,
I,
we'll
I,
follow up with Yan.
I just do remember that it is Kotlin and that it is, well, because it uses OKI HTTP3 client underneath. So there used to be Kotlin. And I don't know if that's one of the reasons for this or not. Yeah.
Okay, so after last week, I had a few conversation with some other folks from Quarkus. They said, I was told launching 4G was working for them. They didn't have much problem with a native compilation. So I would like to kind of circle this back to see whether like we have different understandings for the native compilation. This
Just
is
note,
one.
yeah, just note that Quarkus and Longitude Project integration is, how do you say? I mean, as far as understood, they are using Longitude as an API. So there seems to be rebuilding or rewriting what's underneath in terms of the implementation. So maybe that's also why they might not have the issue. I guess they would be using their own HTTP client, for example, instead of using those provided by the different insurers or servers clients. So maybe
Oh,
that's why they don't have it. I mean, if you are, I think they are using Vertex HTTP client underneath.
I see. Okay, I think the other thing maybe you get Emmanuel, or not Emmanuel, the other Emmanuel on
Yeah.
Quarkus or Thomas, yeah, come here, and it seems that they don't have much issue with launching 4G. The other thing is we mentioned about the API stack with JDK. I think I was told that they working on to getting kind of latest JDK support. To a later JDK level as well. So it's fine to kind of have a look at the new APIs, but really want to understand from other kind of folks' point of view. It seems they feel launching 4G works for them, and then or maybe it's if we have a different feedback and etc. Maybe it's work together with launching 4G folks. But anyway, when Yan and Antoine comes back, I think I will see whether I can get the other folks to this call, and we can go from there.
This is Phil here. I know LangChain4j uses Lombok as the annotation processor. I think it's compile time, but it also means that if you're trying to do native compilation, you might have to configure the plugin for the compiler like Maven. So you need to do a little bit of work to kind of get it to compile properly.
Native compilation.
I know that Lombok, for whatever reason, causes miscellaneous issues for various people.
Okay.
And for compile time, you would need, let's say, for instance, the Maven compiler plugin to do the compile time for the Lombok annotations.
What
Lombak? LOM, yeah, LOMBAK.
Oh yeah, I thought it's some letter was missing.
Yeah, that's the annotation.
Yeah, that's right.
It uses for good or bad.
Yeah, Lombok is quite a popular framework. Oh, BOK, yeah, Lombok. Yeah. Thank you. For native. So Phil, what you said for native compilation?
You might use the Maven plugin for compile time resolution.
Maven plugin.
Yeah, but that would affect, I mean, that would be an issue with compiling LangChain itself, but since we're using it as a library, I mean, the Lombok should have been applied, right? I don't.
I don't remember if there was something special needed for native compilation. I haven't done it on LangChain4j myself, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Clement talking about having to do some stuff for enabling native compilation. But yeah, since I'm not very concerned about it, I don't dwell into that point.
I just found a YouTube video explaining how to use Lombok within Quarkus.
Okay.
Don't know if that is helpful.
Also, JDK 23 annotation processing is disabled by default. So if you use Lombok, you have to specify some parameters to enable them.
I see. Okay. Okay, so Emmanuel, do you work closely with Clement?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, no, sorry. Yeah, well, geographically we are quite close, but well, I don't know. I try to ping in sometimes, but yeah, no, I don't
Okay.
have a dedicated channel to connect to, except
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I
So
can try to ask him if you want. If you have, yeah, I can try to ask him. Because
yeah,
I think I might get an answer by the next week if he's definitely here.
yeah. I'm wondering whether you want to talk to him to see, oh, you or John, talk to him to see whether he can join next week's call. So we can basically, before we put a lot of effort for the new APIs, maybe the kind of we want to clarify some yeah, some issues. So Emmanuel or John, do you think you can ask either like Clement or kind of Thomas? Oh gosh. Wow. Or Emmanuel, the other Emmanuel to join the call?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I would try to ask Clement if he can join.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Thank you, Emmanuel. Okay, let's quickly go through the action like from last week. So Bohik, so did you spend the time to just rework Open Liberty sample?
Yeah, I did. I've managed to get everything running until now because I'm getting this whole class loader issue. What does it say? Wait, hold on. Let me go to the log file. Yeah, reload. It says the DLL is already loaded in another class loader. And
Oh,
yeah, it's trying to inject an embedding model, and it's using some Hugging Face tokenizers, and it's telling me that the DLL is already. And I've tried, and it's not only that. I've tried also running it on WSL, so it doesn't use the DLLs, and it's still. So it's trying to load a native library, and it's bombing. And
oh,
the solutions that's online doesn't help. I've tried.
oh, okay.
If it's not about Open Liberty. The plugins gets loaded, but it uses a third party called Deep Learning Java, and that
Oh, deep learning Java. Okay.
and that uses the only way they make a call is using a JNI call, and that's what's causing the issue. So I thought of I don't know why it's using another class loader, but I thought of using a delegation of the class loader in the application, but it still didn't work. So for some reason, you have to specify the class loader for some reason. Yeah, I'll see how to get it working.
Okay. Well, yeah, on Slack, you can Slack me the error message we see. So in the server XML, you can specify which class loader.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then if you couldn't get it, if you basically blocked, one thing is that you can Slack me, the other thing is you can open Liberty issue. So we'll look into it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Bohit. Okay, let me see.
So I just got an answer from Clement. He says he should be able to join next week.
Oh, Clement. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Sinon, sorry. Otherwise, he may come in. He may join in 10 minutes, but I think it could be overdue. I don't know.
Or you can join. Maybe join next week then, because next week hopefully Yan and also Anton will be here as well. So hopefully Yan is hopefully he's back. But if not, we can have a better long time to discuss the issues, like basically so here hopefully we can see it's no problem, and restrict the dependency models. And also we can talk more about native compilation. Okay, thank you. So with that, we can spend, are there any other things for last week's action?
No.
Okay. Okay, the next one, Yan, take it on board.
Yeah, hi. In the MicroProfile call, we had a discussion about AI specific things. There are some Apache Camel blog posts how they integrate AI specific APIs. They use LangChain for J2, but also integrate some of the vector databases, etc. Maybe that could be useful because, yeah, there's also, for example, a Camel Quarkus edition, which then is a MicroProfile implementation too. So if you're interested, you got some resources.
Yeah, it's a nice chunking.
Yeah, that's a Camel internal DSL, domain-specific language, yeah, to handle unstructured data for building up a training database, for example, and how to make it easier. So the next version will include that. And that's a vector database. And who don't know what Apache Camel is, Apache Camel is a Java implementation of these enterprise integration patterns.
Apache Camel Swiss knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I will read it. Thanks for sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's-
using.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's also using deep learning Java or whatever.
The deep, yeah.
Well, some of these
It's
examples, some of them have caucus integration, some of them have. Where is this thing?
it has even image to text routing. This is you're right. Deep PyTorch. You use PyTorch. Yeah, I think it's good. I recommend have a read to see whether we can learn something else from this as well. Okay, are there any other topics? Yeah, if not, you can have 4 minutes back, and then hopefully next week we have kind of revisit the topic to see make a decision to see whether we want to work with launching 4G team and have our concern fixed, or feel like it's better off to do a different APIs. I think is prefer like if we can work with launching upstream, and then together we improve the framework. Since the Quarkers already have a deep integration with launching 4G and with our experiment as well. So it's better we basically talk with the field expert first before we heading towards a new line. Okay, so that's kind of what we have for today. Talk to you later, and take care, everybody.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.